So how does energy work or massage in general support an inner journey and making an inner transformation?
That is just a great question, because you think an inner journey, what does the anything on the external have to do with that? And again, in the interview that I do with Mitzlaw, I have addressed some of this, but what I want to say additionally is that it is really important for your journey to have a body that works for you, that is in balance and supportive. The way that I like to think of it is this great boat analogy. So if you're taking a long voyage and you have, the ship that you're on that is assisting you in that journey, and if it has holes in it and water is filling up and you're spending all of your time bailing out your boat, then where is your focus? You can't then focus on the actual journey, the actual voyage that you're taking, because all of your energy and your focus is on bailing out the boat. And in my experience, and I think many different traditions will say the same, that an inner journey has its own stresses. It has its own, like they say, there be dragons, like the heroine's journey. You might be facing different scenarios that are within yourself that are challenging and stressful. So how effective can you be at looking at that if you're bailing out your boat? What you want is a body, a temple, a vessel that is holding that space for you, and it's smooth sailing while you're facing the dragons or whatever it is that's going on within you. So my methods as far as addressing that external part of your journey is helping people ensure that that temple, that vessel, that boat is balanced and in harmony with what it is that you're attempting to do with your inner journey. So the different techniques that I employ, massage, shamanic techniques such as chakra balancing, which is what you'll see in the demonstration, these assist the body in coming into a balance so that it can be optimally tuned for your ability to function in the world, both externally and internally. As I go through my technique, I talk about like the different chakras and different emotional states attached to that, which definitely are connected to that inner journey as well. So the massage helps with stress, it helps with circulation, it helps with pain that you might be happening, which all can be distractions on your journey. If you're having to focus on bailing out the water in the boat, then, again, how does that deter you from the internal journey that you're doing? So there's chakra balancing, there's craniosacral, which is the type of craniosacral that I do is a go in between the physical and the spiritual or the emotional, how to get all the systems in the body working at their best. So that's just one brief explanation of how what I do contributes to the inner journey. So what I help provide is not having a distraction of where the body is out of balance. Let's bring your body into balance. And through the health coach, life coaching, and the energy work, there's a lot of different techniques based on what a person shows up with. So I utilize all of those techniques in order to assist the person in, finding that physical balance so that they have the most supportive, strong boat that will take them on their journey.
So as I was saying when we were talking before, that there's a lot of different modalities that you can bring together to assist the person in finding balance. So you spoke to me about having some stuff with your back and wanting assistance there. And also you said that after so many hours of processing and thinking and talking, you need a break, ein Pause. So what I'm going to do today is combine some chakra work with stones, with minerals, and a little bit of energy work. I'm going to use Reiki today. And then we're going to use your amazing shea butter and do some massage as well. So we're going to show a demonstration of putting all of that together. I would like to ask your permission to energetically remove your your protection so that the energy work can get in.
Okay.
Okay, and it's just a sweep that I do with my hands down your body. Okay, so one amazing thing about Reiki is there's no what they call contraindication to it, so it never causes any harm to the body. How much gets in depends on the person's willingness to accept it. So that's why I ask your permission. Then this is just a connection. And we're gonna speed this process up. This can be anywhere from 20 minutes to 90 minutes. This is the part where I connect with your being. Okay, so there are 7 chakras. And I have stones here, colors that represent each one of the chakras. So the first chakra is called the root chakra, and that is like at the coccyx. And so if you could take your hand and put it on the end of your pubic bone, up here in the front. Yeah, so where your bone is, here, at the end of your genitals, where the bone is. Is that here, where this hand is? Okay, so I am going to put that stone right there. There we go. And the color that's associated with the root chakra is red. The root chakra represents safety, survival. It's our instinct. It is our fight or flight response. So if someone presents with fear in that area, this is a really great chakra to focus on. And then placing my hand on your belly. Is this your belly button right here? Oh, your belly button is up there. Okay. The second chakra is called the sacral chakra. The color associated with that one is orange. This is our sexual expression, not having sex per se, but just who we are as a sexual being, whether that's male, female. A lot of creativity comes from this area as well. So that is the second. The third chakra is it's called the solar plexus, and this has to do with our ego. It has to do with our will, our power. Often when you are nervous or anxious and you feel those butterflies in your belly, that is at your solar plexus, is where you're feeling that. The next chakra up is the heart. A lot of people have heard of this one usually. And one way to think about this is these bottom 3 are connected to the earth, are connected to our physicality. The heart is what links the two, our physical to our spiritual or our divine. And in some traditions, or most traditions, green is associated with the heart, but also pink. So you'll hear people talk about the rose quartz for the heart. One color is for healing, and the other one is for balancing love and relationships. So I'm going to put both colors there. Then we go to the throat chakra. This is your self-expression, and the sacral, the second, and the throat are connected. They're both about how we express ourselves. But this one is more in communication. When this is blocked, it might be that someone has a hard time standing up for themselves or expressing or speaking out. So you can bring balance to that area by focusing on this chakra. I'm going to remove this now. The next one is the third eye. This is your connection. So starting with the throat, we begin to connect with what's outside of us, above us. The third eye is known for intuition, clairvoyance, the beginning of your connection to spirit. And then the crown chakra, and because how we have you situated, I'm going to put this down here. The color for the throat is blue. For the third eye is indigo. And for the crown chakra, it's white or violet. We're going to stick that there. Okay. So now I have aligned her chakras with the coordinating color. And this can be done even just for an overall balance or to help someone just open anything that's blocked. Then, let's see. She was using her brain a lot today and speaking. So I'm going to bring some extra energy to these areas. And that's what Reiki is. It's a Japanese healing art. And I act as a conduit or a channel, just to invite the energy down through my hands and into the person. Part of what I do as a massage therapist also is just notice where she holds tension, like where the brain has taught her to protect and guard. That can be a part of massage as well, and of energy work to help encourage the body to give it a different signal, a different message, that it's done a wonderful job protecting, but it can let go. So with these techniques, I'm just working with the body to assist it in activating its own healing. Like I said in the previous interview, the body knows. It knows how to work properly. Just sometimes it gets stuck, and it needs just a little reminder.